might catch a beating. Just tune in, you gon' have to see it. Stand up if you with us, if not, they be seated. You seen them in every arena. Eddie and Nika, who really got something to fight for. Everybody saying they're the GOAT, who the one that slayed the Chupacabra. Your favorite girls.
Good evening and welcome to Women Crushing It Wednesdays. I got my girls here, Nika and Crystal. How y'all doing this evening?
Very good.
Man, look, listen, I'm doing real good too. I'm doing really good because we got a lot to talk about today and I'm super excited. But before we go any further, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. Kush with a C that does our intro. And if there's anybody out there like up and coming, we would love to like collaborate. And because we're gonna need a new intro, we need to include Crystal. And so if there's anybody out there, let us know. And then of course Arte de Tere that does our videos and our thumbnail. And we can't forget Hispanics Causing Panic. They come on every Monday and Wednesday, I believe. He kind of switches it up sometimes. So, but with D-Style and Calix Boxing. So, shout out to our sponsors for sure.
Yes.
So, ladies, we've had a lot in the news, and we've been talking about this. And Crystal, you brought up Tony Weeks. So, I'm gonna let you start off with that. So, what were your thoughts about the alleged, which I saw myself, post on Facebook? What were your thoughts on that?
As far as the post itself, one thing that we have a hard time understanding as fans of the sport, these referees, they are in there and they do know things that other people don't know, right? So
It's true.
In reality, it is on the referee to make sure that everyone in the bout is safe, right? So as a top priority, I can't say that I agree with the stoppage, okay? I can say that I don't exactly agree with the stoppage. However, coming from his mind where he know the history, I think this perhaps sway he decision on this bout in particular. So, we have to respect these lads that get in the ring as a referee, the third man in the ring, if you will. There's plenty of books out there. Read them. It's true stories. There's a lot of misconceptions about referees, and that's for the professional and the amateur level. There's a lot of weight on their shoulders. There's lives on the line, right? So
Yes.
I do highly respect all of the Kenny Baylesses, the Tony Weeks, Mark. There's so many of them to name. Sparkle
Yes.
Lee, she's one of the best female referees out there.
She's awesome.
We have to respect their decisions. We have to respect the work that they put in. Most of the time they spend as volunteer until they get to the pros. And so I have a hard time turning my back on Tony Weeks for one bad call. Most people will say this is not the first bad call. Okay, but tell me a day in your life you don't mess up or make a mistake.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Everybody's perfect.
And how many times are you dealing with somebody's life and you make a mistake? I'm just saying. But
Exactly.
Nika, what were your thoughts? Like everybody was criticizing Tony. Did you wonder if the post was real? Like, what were your thoughts on that?
Well, I know for sure that the post was real. So he was privy to some information, allegedly, that we didn't know. But he cannot play like the doctor in the ring in that matter, because if they cleared him to fight, then that's not on 20 weeks, like
Yeah.
he's cleared to fight. So I
Yeah.
saw, Golden Boy post a little, professional statement, this guy here. So any more questions, you better go somewhere else with that bullshit.
Right.
So yeah. But I mean, do I think the call was, yeah, it was a bad stoppage, but I'm trying to put myself in his place. I could see why he stopped it if he had that information, but he was cleared to fight, so that's not really like, and if he did have these things that Mr. Weeks has alleged, then this needs to be some more investigation, because if somebody had an aneurysm, they should not be in the ring fighting, So it's a lot of bullshit behind this. I don't know, but I do think it was a premature stoppage from what, as a fan, and without this information that we didn't know. So.
Okay. Yeah. No, so I disagree with y'all as far as the stoppage, even without the information. And I'll tell you why. So Crystal, I'm not sure. I don't remember the rules so much again in the amateurs, but because I've done both with the pros and the amateurs, but I counted at least 10 seconds that there was no response. Even though you have a high guard, those punches go through. And even if those punches were not hurting you, something previously may have hurt you. And again, we're dealing with life and death. So if you're blocking, but you're not moving, you're not trying to get away from these shots, obviously something's going on there in my eyes. And I got a lot of shit too on Twitter. I don't know if you remember that, but
that is part of the rules, right? If the fighter or boxer in this case is not responding to the damage they are receiving, then
yes,
the fight must stop. So that is part
absolutely.
of the rules.
Absolutely.
And that is for amateur and professional level.
Yes, absolutely. And with Tony Weeks, it showed me that a lot of people criticize him too at stopping things too early. But it shows me the kind of guy he is. I've met him a couple of times. He's a nice guy. That doesn't mean anything, but it shows his heart. So him having this information, yes, he was privy to information knowing that the guy had aneurysms. But I think also the human side came out. But he did wait until at least 10 seconds before he stopped the fight. Obviously, we're sitting on the couch. We're fans. We want to see what's really going on. Twitter, yeah, exactly. And is Virgil like really back? So there were a lot of questions, after this. But I think it was a good stoppage. I really do. And
How
I don't
many
blame
times do we
him.
have stoppages that we don't agree with because they allow it to go on too far?
Exactly.
But I think people because Daniel, how you doing tonight? This comment right here.
Hello, everybody.
People are so salty about this because I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that Barroso stoppage was bad, and
Yeah.
he messed up again, and he needs to be held accountable. I used to like Weeks, but I want him gone. And yes, because that fight should not have been stopped between Barroso and
sure.
Romero. So I think people are kind of carrying that over to this fight.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and they do, and we do because we're human, But I will say there was I won't say who, but someone had tweeted I don't think that a professional, if they knew something medically was wrong, that they would wouldn't speak up or whatever. Well, or a doctor wouldn't say certain things. Look, it happens all the time. I hate to break your hearts. Boxing is beautiful. We love the sport. But there's some shady shit that goes on. I have seen people have seizures in the ring, have brain injuries, have other things wrong, and 20 doctors say no, but the one doctor says yes. Unfortunately, in the world, money talks, bullshit.
I was gonna say they got that envelope to say yes, but it's like I wouldn't even put my license on the line like that. That's crazy.
Right. And there's people that do because, like I said, I've seen it personally, or I wouldn't even say it. I've seen it personally, and it's sad. It's very sad, but it does happen. Any sport, there's shit going on. Trust that. But yes, that is so, Lisa. It is. Hello, everybody in the chat. Thank you so much. Please hit the like button. So that
But you see this comment right here from Women's Boxing Channel. It says we had a similar situation with Hannah Rankins versus Alejandra Ayala, who was in an induced coma due to a brain injury that was an injury known before the fight.
And that was so sad. And Ayala was like 17, 8. Oh, she was 8. She was young. Not that matters. But I remember that. I do remember that. That was.
But you see sad. That, but that's on the physicians that clear these people.
Absolutely, absolutely. And even to put that on a referee, even to put that on somebody else, an opponent, because God forbid you kill somebody and you didn't know that they had all these medical issues, and now their life is also ruined forever. Like it's shame on them, you know. Jamel said it happened to me. They tried to say I had something wrong with my heart, but then I got cleared. On the flip side, I do have a heart murmur, so that could have been it. Yeah, that's true. And that's very common. The heart murmur is more common than I think
my
it
sister
is.
has one too.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just sad. It really is. But you know, Tony Weeks, to me, you know, he was very brave to put it up. I personally think he should have kept it up, but you know, it is what it is. I don't judge him for it at all.
But then, like, people are saying too, because I feel like if that's someone's medical information too, he shouldn't have been the one to like post it on
Well,
social media.
HIPAA, but the thing is, he's not a doctor. He didn't sign the HIPAA. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, didn't sign it, but he was. So whoever, yeah, see, there's so many ways.
Well,
it's
the
sticky.
sanctioning bodies have a
Yeah.
tight and role in what these referees do also,
They do.
because that's who they report to, right? The commissions and the sanctioning bodies. So chances are someone advise him, take it down.
Take it
It's
down.
in your best interest.
Somebody hit him with a text
Yeah.
or
But
something.
Jamel said Tony Weeks low key risked the entire commission. He did. He did. And I think that was the human side of him. And then somebody probably said, "Hey, sit back. Are you done? Like, or do you not want to do another fight?" Like, so then yeah, he took it down. But I think, I think as the human side, I think it was okay for him to do what he did. You know, I don't know, but like I
feel
said,
like
I got.
panicked. I feel like he panicked because everybody was laying into him on social media. So he was like, you
He
know what?
didn't see my
I'm gonna let
tweets
them
on
know why the
Twitter.
fuck I
Hey,
stopped this
that's
fight.
for shout. Because I was getting pummeled too.
Yes.
And then that came out. But I said it before Tony Weeks said it.
No,
It was a good
did say it
stop.
before he posted that, but
And then I was just, ooh. But you know what? I have thick skin. I got it. It's all good. But then today, oh my gosh, the internet almost exploded. Like Twitter almost exploded. So Michelle Phelps had an interview with Tio.
Oh,
Okay. And Tio just criticized Bud so badly, talking about Spence had he said cardiac. I feel so bad for him. A cataract.
you felt bad for who?
I mean, Tio, he's like, he had a cardiac in his eye. It's the cataract. He had a cataract.
I don't feel bad for that man. He is a sore loser. He is a sore fucking loser. And I've been saying that for years. He is a sore loser. He's a sore loser. And he's doing the same thing that Ryan Garcia was doing, like trying to get a big money fight. Y'all don't remember that video of Tio talking shit about Ryan? Say he's just when he's sending me messages in my DM trying to get a big money fight.
I remember
and
that.
Then he comes and do the same. Like, I don't have no patience for that man.
That's true.
At all.
And then he said Benavidez had a leg injury, Brooks had an eye injury, but I have to shout out Jay Beasley, because Jay Beasley said, you know what? Lomo at the time that you fought him had a shoulder injury. Josh Taylor was off for a long time, had a foot injury, and some say, not me, some say that Kambosos is a C-level fighter, and you lost to him. And you know what? Look, I said this on another show. The Teofimo is going to be the comeback kid in 2024. But if he's not worrying about his fight in February against Jamaine Ortiz and he's worrying about Bud,
this is the same thing he was doing during the Kambosos fight. He's not like paying attention to the opponent in front of him. So, you know, I don't want to hear it. Like, he just irks my soul. I'm sorry. I know this probably your peoples and stuff. He irks my soul. Like, he is a sore loser. Like, I tweeted something today.
It's
this
true.
Is the same way he was acting when Jamel and Michaela Mayer got a comment top rank. And he's like, why are they commentating? They don't know about boxing. And
I mean, they doing good. They killing the game. Jamel, y'all killing the game.
So please, I don't feel sorry for him at all. At fucking all. And I'm so glad that Crawford checked him online, because he'd be doing too much.
I'm waiting for Bud to drop that line. Focus on your fight before you don't make it to your fight.
He did. He did, but he did say that. He did
Oh
say,
wow.
he said, what did he say? Something about you got a fight coming up. I don't want to see you look bad. You need to concentrate on that instead of me. He
Okay,
did.
wait.
He
Yeah,
did tweet that.
let me pull that up real quick because I wanted the people to see. Hold on now. Where is that? Right here. Yeah, right here. And Teofimo, I'm gonna read it word for word. I'm gonna read it word for word. And Teofimo Lopez, you little bitch ass, better worry about them little guys that's on your ass down there in your weight class. It's crazy. Every time I see your whole ass, you don't even look my way. But when you're in front of a camera, you got so much to say. You a pussy.
Yeah, he did. He did say that. And he also said, I wish you
that.
good luck on your next fight because the guy you're going to face can fight. Don't worry about me right now. You need to worry about him. I mean, that's true, though. We should not be looking ahead in anything. We need to look at right now what we're facing. You know?
He has a bad, you know, I'm just like, I feel people's energy, and his energy is not a good one.
Well, so we had Tio coming at Bud, and then we also had Jerron Ennis. After Bud said he was going to log off, and I'm not saying it was, it might have been coincidence. I don't know. Then Jerron said, send the contract, I'll sign it. Bud said, I sent it twice, and you didn't sign it. You're still fighting in theaters. Make it make sense. And is the Jerron Ellis and Barrios fight happening? We haven't seen nothing. They were talking, but we haven't seen anything.
And to me, and I saw some people saying, "Oh, why you leaving now?" Because Bud had tweeted like, "Oh, okay, now it's like 7:45 where I'm at. So I'm gonna go eat breakfast." And people are like, "Oh no, don't run now." Excuse me.
He had logged off before Boots even said anything.
To come to Twitter and respond. Y'all make me sick. Ooh, y'all make me sick. Y'all make me sick.
Jamel, he's so funny. He said, what did he say? He said, so we're not going to speak about O'Hara having too much oxygen in his room.
I gotta go back to that. Hold on. Because you know what? That's a new one. This is a new one where he said something about he was getting too much oxygen in his hotel room from the casino. I think they were fighting at the Virgin Hotel.
Yes, the Virgin, I think. Yeah.
So if you guys want to win a bet, go to the guy that you want to lose and just in the room.
Never, ever have I heard that ever. Crystal, have you ever heard that? Any boxer say like about the oxygen? They got too much oxygen. Like they were set up. I mean, I don't know.
Perhaps he meant to say like carbon dioxide or something. I
maybe.
don't know.
Maybe. That was funny.
He was just embarrassed. I think
that was the one.
He got beat by a 40-year-old man in the first round. He was talking a lot of trash.
Beat down.
I'm telling you about 40 and up. I've been telling you about 40 and up.
That was the one fight that I was not.
Leave us alone.
I was not surprised at all about the conclusion of that fight. Not at all. And I said that last week on the show also that
wait a minute.
I just depend that Davis. We never know when he is scheduled to fight at a top tier level. He don't bring what I need him to bring, and then he do what he did the last week in the fast.
And I've never been impressed, but Tapales, he is hungry. He got robbed in many people's eyes against Rolly. He was there. He's like, you know what? I get another opportunity, and I'm going to take it, and he did.
That was Tapales is not the same fight, right?
The what?
Tapales is not the same fight. This is O'Hara Davies and
I'm sorry, Virgil. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Tapales being old. Yeah, I'm sorry. And you said, "Oh, yeah, you're right." I'm sorry.
Am I mistaken? But all the fighters slept in the same hotel, no?
They did.
Oh, okay. Just
perhaps
checking.
the room was special. He had extra oxygen.
He had the portal. His room was the portal for the oxygen.
It must have been.
Yeah.
Must have been. These styles, don't be laughing at me, fool. Don't be laughing at me. I see you laughing at me. These styles.
These styles say that Teofimo give Bud a hell of a fight.
Okay. Well.
Like, just get away. Get
Let's
away.
Get some money.
We have our guest today is one of those people that Terrence Crawford was telling you that you need to go handle because this is your fight
Exactly.
next, you know. So it doesn't make any sense to me, but
At
what,
all.
you know.
At
Do you
all.
want to see that in this fight with Crawford?
You know what? So there was a post today. Let Ennis and Teal fight, and then Bud can knock out the winner. And I posted it. I was like, yeah, I like that. And then someone's like, oh, but Teal earned it. I was like, look, they both came at Bud today. So obviously I'm gonna say that. Like, let them fight each other. Let's see who wins. And then, okay, we'll go there. You know what? I mean, not that I'm handling that, but I wouldn't mind seeing, that.
Do you think though that if Bud go up to 154, he will ever come back to 47?
I mean, I think that if he wanted to, he could because he has great nutritionists and a great
Oh,
team,
absolutely.
but why? Like, what is
Yeah.
there? You know?
I,
Like,
I I think Innis is not worth it to me.
to
I'd
me, he's
rather
not
see him
either.
go to 154, but I know a lot of people disagree with that.
Yeah, I'm not. So Lipinets was his best win, an old Lipinets. And they talked about the Mario Barrios fight, which I thought, okay, we're gonna see what he's got, but
Mhm.
but he hasn't fought anybody like to even. I don't think that he would win. I don't know.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't think
Jamel
we
said if Bud going up, he's staying up. That I mean, I believe that too. Like, why not? Why kill yourself?
have.
You don't have to. You're the king right now. You can do whatever you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
yeah. So
still
I
want
don't
to
know.
see him fight Canelo, just for the record.
Me too. And everybody criticizes us for that, but I don't care. I don't
I
care.
just, I know a time that even Bud teams say on the record that they think Canelo too big for him. But at
Yeah,
this point, I have a feeling they probably changed their mind on that.
yeah. Women's Boxing Channel says, "What are your thoughts about Nina Hughes and Shay Metcalf spat today?" They also had a spat today on Twitter, and so I was working. I didn't get to see everything, but so Nika, can you bring up Women's Boxing Channel? What are your thoughts on Nina Hughes and Shay
Okay.
Metcalf spat? I don't know if y'all
I was
saw
trying to
that.
find. I was looking up the other comment from Bud about that the guy needs
Oh,
to.
okay. So
But
I'm like, you know what? I think Shay's right. Like, you know, why not? Why not fight? I mean, let the best of the best. And she thinks that Shay's just trash or she's not worthy or whatever, or she can't sell tickets. So, I mean, let's see. Let's see what she can do. Why not? Why not? Why not get her belt?
They
And
have
then
that in Dallas. Look out.
if they have it in Dallas, honey, she's making some money because that girl can sell
Right.
out all over Texas.
Mhm.
Um, but the thing is this. Okay, so after she fights for the belt again, why not? Why not fight her? Why not fight her? Because she's gonna take it back. We've already beat Mail once. We'll fight. We'll beat her again. Like, why not? I don't know.
well, you see, this is the thing. Like I wanted to jump in so bad when when Chicken was talking to her, because I hate
Yeah,
that she was just like, "Oh, your mind."
dismissing
Yeah,
her like she's
it's just
nothing.
like she beat the person already
Hmm.
that has the belt. So, like, what are you
She
saying?
got skipped over. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is why I cannot be in the business. Yeah, I don't have patience for stuff. Like I just don't. Ugh.
It's a dirty business. It is. It is. It is a dirty business. But
So what do y'all have in the works for Chicken? And she's just like,
so we're gonna find out something next week, and we'll definitely let everybody know. We're negotiating some things, but they're not solid, so I can't talk about them right now. But next week, hopefully things are gonna be more clear. Um, so I don't. We'll see. We'll see. Women's Boxing Channel said loads of people want to fight me. It's the promotion that won't put the fights on for the right money. I'll fight anyone you put in front of me. No worries about that. But your mandatory is Yoshida, not me. You're 8 in the WBA rankings. Yes,
oh wait,
Yoshida is the mandatory, and we will fight her again, and
okay,
we
and
will beat her.
this is what she had this is what she had tweeted. He's quote tweeting.
Yes, what she
So, yeah. But there was another one that she was a little bit more nastier than that. I don't know.
Yeah, there was.
Right. It was one more. She was being way too cocky and nasty for me.
But I always tell her, I always tell her, just, you know, stay professional and just wait. Everything's happening. Everything's gonna come.
I wouldn't be able to calm down. That's why I know.
Yeah, I know. It's tough. It is. Trust me. Sometimes you want to lash out, but you just okay. In our time, whatever's for us is gonna be for us. You know.
So the main event from Saturday. The main event from Saturday, that was short too, right? Hold on.
It was.
Yeah, we had a lot of like quick fights on Saturday.
We did. Oh.
All right, I wanted to. This is the one I meant to pull up. This tweet right here that Bud had put. It says, "Hey," but I'm gonna pull this up again when Jamie comes on. It says, "Hey, Teofimo Lopez, not real shit. Good luck in your fight. Focus on him because he can fight, and I don't want you to look bad worrying about me when you got other problems on your hand, my guy." I added to my guy, but yeah.
No, yeah, I love it. And
That's
it's
the one
true.
you were talking about, right, Chris?
It's true. And the last time Tio didn't focus on whoever was in front of him, what happened? You know, don't look ahead. You got to worry about what's in front of you.
A whole backflip in the ring when he lost the fight. The guy was like not there. Like he literally did a backflip in the ring after he was called a loser in the ring. Like why are you doing a backflip in there? He literally this guy just annoys me. I'm sorry. I just can't.
And so I didn't even realize until I talked to y'all that Jamel Herring, he got attacked too on Twitter. It was like today, like is there a full moon? Is there a half moon? I mean, what's going on?
It's called clout chasing.
Absolutely. And I mean, everybody that knows Jamel knows he's the nicest, most respectable guy. Even when he's gonna fight you.
He's a New Yorker, so I absolutely. And he acted like a New Yorker today.
But I mean, that's okay. I mean, sometimes you have to be human. So I didn't get the full scoop because I was so busy today. But so what happened? Like, describe it to us.
Well, I'm blocked from the person that he was going back and forth with. But
okay.
I don't want to give his name I won't say his name.
No.
But it's a certain individual who likes to like color things and stuff like that.
He said, pull up the tweet.
And he just likes to talk out his ass. Crazy to people.
Yeah.
Professional boxers at that, you know. And he likes to stay in his home and do these
while
things.
He's sitting on the couch.
You know, when there's fights in his town, he's like, I'm sick, you know, I can't go, all that kind of stuff. You know, he talks so crazy. He's like, if you come in my town, you got to check in with me. People come in your town, and he's like hiding behind the curtains, you know, get out of here. So I think he said something smart, and obviously Jamel clapped back at him, and now he has what he's looking for. Tomorrow he's gonna post that he sold like 3 or 4 hoodies. That's just what he wants. So
with Jamel's face.
Yeah, he's gonna. So yeah.
No, I'm glad.
You gave him too much. Fuck him.
Well, sometimes you just get like fed up with these people. You know, it's like some people have no idea. They're sitting on the couch eating potato chips. You know, drinking some kind of malt liquor, and they want to tell you what you should have done or what you need to do, and they have no fucking idea at all. I don't know.
There was some. Oh, so but do you want to talk about the because after how many since July 29th, I think Spence had tweeted a couple of things.
You're talking about the eye.
Yes,
Okay.
Absolutely.
The day before yesterday,
We have to go there.
An Instagram video on his story, and it said that he had just had cataract surgery, and you know I think he was being sarcastic when he was just like, "Why you think I was like didn't see those jabs coming and stuff like that?" It was obviously, to me, it was a joke, but it was low key an excuse too. It was
after we gave him much props, and I love him for not making excuses.
He popped back out on January 1st or 2nd, like in the new year. But then, you know, the day before yesterday, he came back and said, you know, he had cataract surgery. And then all the people were just like, "Oh yeah, my guy was only fighting with one eye, so the rematch is we're gonna get it back in blood." slow down, pump your brakes.
Yeah. And
I
then what
can
did
have
Bud
3 or
say?
4 eyes. It's not gonna happen.
What did Bud say about that though?
He was just like, before every fight, all the boxers have eye exams. That's just me.
Every
But what
fight.
do I know? But the casual fan's gonna say, no, no, no. There was, something going on with like
Exactly.
I was trying my best not to like chime in on those things, but like people just say ignorant stuff. They really do. They really do. And it's I feel like he shouldn't have said that because now people are using that as saying that it was an excuse. So they feel like him saying that is just like, yeah, so that's why he lost because he had that cataract. And
Well,
let me
then
tell
it
you,
goes
I
along with
actually
the
have
theme.
cataract. I have cataract in my left eye. Right now, they're just spots. And
Yeah,
it takes a long time for the cataract to actually grow and cover your
they
eyeball. So
do.
I can't do nothing to it until it actually covers my
Hmm.
eye. So right now, they're
Well,
just
and the thing is, it
eye.
kind of goes along with the theme. So did we get allegedly? I'm not saying they did. I'm saying did we get a doctor who okayed you to do that? I mean, I don't know. I don't believe he did. He did, but I'm just saying it goes along with the theme of today. Where these doctors are just, people are like really seeing what boxing is. Like, there's a lot of shady shit that goes on that nobody knows about. I'm just saying.
And no, and then he kind of did give another excuse. If we want to be real, he was like, "Hey, I wasn't living a life right outside of the ring, so I feel like that was another excuse. You knew this
Hmm.
fight was coming. Like, so
But
what?
I don't
That's not
think that
buzzword that you was not doing what you needed to do outside the ring. So why you even bringing that up? So that was another excuse to me. But what do I know? I'm just a hater.
What were you gonna say, Crystal?
I don't think necessarily
He'll be coming on any minute now.
he looking to make excuses per se. I think he fans do, but even while he's saying these things, every other tweet or what you call it, Instagram post or whatever it is on the social media, he also
Hmm.
give Bud he props at the same time. So he doing this little situation,
Yeah, I
right?
feel like he's doing a nice
Because
nasty. He's
I
doing
don't
it's what you
think
call nice nasty. Like you give him backhand compliment. It's not.
I
He could
don't
have
think
just
he
said, "Hey."
really. Perhaps I'm wrong, but I don't think that he really want to fight Bud Crawford again. That's just the vibe I get, and
Yeah,
I don't think most of his fans want to see it either.
they
So
don't. I don't think they do.
they will have to do something to sell this fight again. I don't think they will get the sales or ticket sales or pay-per-view sales that they do the first time because of the end result. So
Yeah,
perhaps he's using these to say, I can come back better and make for a better fight. But
yeah,
good luck with that.
yeah.
I
Good
don't
luck with
see it.
that. I think in the
We have
beginning.
our guest here now. Sorry.
Okay, yay, let's
So we're gonna
go.
add Jamaine Ortiz. Thank you
How you
so
guys
much.
Jamaine
doing?
Ortiz, how
Hello.
are you?
I'm great. How you guys doing?
We are doing well. We're so happy to have you on. So I'm Christine. I met you in Corpus at your fight in
I
Paulina's
remember.
room. Yes. And
Remember.
then I have my girl Crystal and Nika.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you.
So we're super excited to have you on because I don't know if you've been paying attention to Twitter. There's a lot of stuff going on there right now.
What's going
And
on?
we
Yeah,
see
I think he knows. He's like, "What's going?" He's like scared. He's like, "What's
okay,
going on?"
okay, so today Teofimo was attacking Bud and he was calling him out. And Bud said to him, you have the
I
tweet,
have the tweet
Micah?
here. I have the tweet
Okay.
here. Put that on the screen. Go ahead and take this comment off.
He said, hey, Tio, now real shit. Good luck in your fight. Focus on him because he can fight. And I don't want you to look bad worried about me when you got the other problems on your hand. So to me, it's looking like he's looking past everybody else that's in front of him trying to get the bag. Um, and I know you say you didn't see that tweet, but what are your thoughts on him doing that? Like, should you ever look beyond who's going to be in front of you?
Well, if he wants to do that, I think that's a big mistake. But I'll let him do whatever he wants to do. Um, and it's better for me if he wants to look past me. He's gonna have a bigger problem in his hands, just like Terrence said. So
Absolutely. And so, for people that don't know you, you have a very extensive and successful amateur background and in the pros. So, tell some people a little bit of your background, what you've done, what you're doing. I mean, you're a badass, and people don't have you on their tongues as much as they need to. So talk to us about that.
In the amateurs, I had 100 wins, 14 losses. Been to over 10 nationals. Always been like a finalist or quarterfinalist. Fought a lot of the guys who are world champions now, top pros now. Made it to the semifinals of the Olympic trials, trials in 2015. And as a professional, I'm 17. Am I 17? 1-1.
Yeah.
And yeah, right now I got
So,
a big test in front of me, fighting for the first time for the world title against Teofimo Lopez.
absolutely. So, why do you think that your name is not spoken on more? If people did their research, you would be. Why do you think that that's not the fact right now?
I think it could be a part of either they find me a threat and not enough, risk to reward ratio, and also on the marketing side of maybe I don't be active enough on Twitter.
Yeah, that's where the mess go down. If you want to, the mess goes down on Twitter. I must say so. So yeah, that's what you missed today. That's
Yeah,
he's over here trying to call out other people when he has you as a task in
Yeah,
front. So yeah, you need to get in the mix on Twitter and be like, hey, 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 it's me
very
over here.
dangerous. Yeah,
Perhaps
very
after
no,
the
now
dangerous.
that
fight.
you got told me that, I'm gonna have to get on
Yeah,
Twitter now. I'm gonna have to bark back and get in the mix
Absolutely,
because
absolutely, absolutely. Crystal, what were you gonna say?
I just say get on there after the fight. Go ahead and focus on the fight first, and then deal with the
yeah,
social media.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just being
yeah.
messy.
Quote his tweet. Quote his tweet. Yeah, absolutely. So, talk to me. When did you decide that you wanted to be a boxer? How old were you?
I started boxing at age 7, so once I started boxing, I never really looked back. That was my what kept me grounded. It's what kept me disciplined. It's what kept me safe. It's what kept me off the streets for the most part, and it was my safe haven.
Absolutely. That's good. That's so good. And Nika, you had a picture that you wanted to bring up.
Yeah. So when you see this picture, because this was on your Instagram, like, what do you think when you see this picture here?
Man, I
Is
swear that picture looked like we like 13,
Yeah.
14, but we was like 17, 18 years old. That was only 9 years ago, but we look hella young.
Yeah, y'all look like babies.
But it's
How
it's
was
the
the
comeback.
energy
It's
at
the
that
comeback.
time? Was it how was the energy?
I can't remember. That was 9 years ago, but I remember it was the finals of the National Golden Gloves, and
Well, I
I
guess
didn't know till then. That was the first time I ever seen him or uh, heard of him when I faced him that time.
and
Was
I
he a
guess
trash
looking
talker?
back, yeah, go
Say that
ahead. Go
again.
ahead, Dak. I'm sorry.
Was he a trash talker at that age?
Nah, I never. Nah, he never talked trash. Like I said, that was the first time I met him that on that face off.
Okay. I think it's amazing the way you can look back at that and then where you're at today. It's like I think all your dreams are coming true. What do you think about that?
I do. All my dreams are coming true. Everything I've asked for, everything I've asked God for, He's brought it to my hands. So I'm extremely blessed and I'm grateful. I'm in the moment. I'm being present, and I'm just taking everything in with grace and putting in the work to get everything I deserve.
I love it. I love your attitude. I love your calm spirit. I love it. Crystal, what do you have for a champ?
So at this weight, there are several folks out there. Who's on your plate
Say that
Oh,
after
where's
again.
the
Theo?
plate?
Oh, that plate. Oh, I'm
We
I'm
love
telling you, I
that.
got a big appetite. People who know me, I got a big appetite, so I can eat them all.
I love
Do
it.
you have a particular order you want them in, or
Look, I
any of
had I had I had Shakur on the fork. That's who I kind of was going for first, but things happen in mysterious ways, and the next person in line was right there in Teofimo. So he's first, and Who knows who will get second? Maybe Rolly, Ryan. They're at 140, and then when Shakur and Davis decides to move up to 140, I'll get them next.
All
I
right.
love it. So some people said that Rolly's kind of holding on to his belt, and they don't know what he's going to do with it. Do you think that he's kind of shying away, or do you think that he's like game for whoever?
Repeat that one more time.
So a lot of people say that Rolly is like holding on to his belt. Like he really doesn't want to box anymore. He might vacate. He may, fight, but they're not sure. What are your thoughts on that?
Uh, I don't know what's up with some of these fighters nowadays. I feel like sometimes they just scared for competition, scared to lose, scared to be put up against the wall. And if that's the case, you shouldn't be fighting.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
This is a man's sport, and if you're in here to be the best, then you got to fight everybody, no excuses. And if you're here to making some money, then that's probably him. Then that's why he's probably gonna vacate, and he's done with boxing.
Yeah, that's true. So, as a boxer, do you watch other fights? Like, I know a lot of professionals that don't watch boxing. Do you watch boxing?
Rarely, like if there's a big fight, I'll watch boxing. If it's a good fight that I'm interested in, I'll watch it.
Okay. So, what's a big fight or a good fight for you?
Say that one more time.
What is a big fight or a good fight for you? What is something worth
Uh,
watching for you?
Terrence and Spence was a fight that I was definitely tuning in. Um, Inoue and Fulton was a fight that I was tuning
Yeah,
into.
yeah. Those are
Uh,
definitely good ones.
I didn't tune into none of the heavyweights fights that they just fought. I didn't tune into those.
The Day of Reckoning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't tune into that. I wasn't. Great fighters. I love to watch them. Like if they was facing each other,
yeah,
something like that. Different. But
absolutely. No, I
fights
agree with
like
you
that.
on that. Daniel says, unfortunately, Jermaine, I think Rolly and Ryan will duck you. I mean, I tend to agree with you, Daniel. I do. I do tend to agree with you. He's definitely a badass. So tell us something that nobody else knows about you. And we won't tell anybody, I promise.
Uh, I don't know. That's hard. That's hard. It's hard to say something that everybody doesn't know about me. I can't think of something off the top of the head.
Well, can I
Okay.
ask you about Bill Haney? Is he, because people have a lot of questions on Twitter online about what Bill Haney is to you, because I've seen a couple of pictures of you and him in the ring that look like, pad work. Is
Yeah.
he your manager, your trainer? Like,
No, we cool. We chop it up every time I'm down in Vegas. We talk on the phone while I'm here. So nothing but respect to the Haneys, and we're good. We're cool.
okay, so he's not your trainer and he's not your manager, because that's what everybody says on Twitter. So
Yeah.
because you're not on there a lot, so
Yeah.
you don't really see
Yeah,
what
yeah,
people
yeah.
are saying.
I might have to go on tonight and just start scrolling and see
Yeah,
what I find.
look up your name. Yeah, you're gonna see there's a lot
We'll,
of stuff
we'll
on
let you know. We'll help you whenever your name's
Yeah,
out there. We'll let you know.
yeah.
So a lot of people don't know too, your amateur career, you faced a lot of the guys that are pro now. A lot of big names, as you are a big name. Um, and so some of the names, Berlanga, Tio, Boots Ennis. Today, Boots Ennis was going crazy after Bud went offline and he was saying, let's go. And Nova. So as you look back on that, and then you see them still there on the big stage, is there anybody that there was maybe a get back that you want to get back?
Teofimo, he's the one. He's the get
He's the
back.
one.
there.
He's
Okay.
the one. Started
I
off with
like
him.
it. I like it. I love it. I love it. So talk to us about your team. I want to know about your team. Because
My
the team,
team,
you're in there by yourself, but you got
yeah,
your team.
yeah. So I got a great team. I got my head coach, Rocky Gonzalez, who we've been working together for about what 12 years now. We've been working together, but he knew me since I was real young because he came up under my original coach that I started with when I was 7. So it stayed within the family. And I have now assistant trainer Lester Diaz, a Cuban coach.
Oh, he probably got a call. I think he got.
Uh-oh.
He froze.
Yeah, I think he got.
Uh-oh.
We gotta wait.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's a call. Pretty sure. But yeah, see, a lot of people online were saying that Bill Haney was like his manager and stuff.
Yeah,
like
they were wondering. They were
It's like,
wondering what he was doing.
So yeah.
It's okay. I got a call last weekend. They called like 4
What is
times because
Jamaine
I have
history?
it on do not disturb, but they don't care. They don't care. They
Yeah.
still.
So you know what? We probably need to wait when he gets off the show, and then he's gonna get on Twitter. I hope he starts a little bit.
Let me see. Yeah, let me see what
Because
he's
I don't
saying.
like the way TOP be talking. I'm sorry. He needs to be humbled again. Because I feel like when Cambosos fought him, he lost. It didn't. I thought he was gonna get humbled, but he didn't get humble enough for me. Because look, it just didn't work. So,
I'm
let me
texting him
see.
right now.
Real question is what? Yeah. So I want to talk about this too right here, right, until he gets back. Real question is what's Bill Hayes to Bernard Hopkins? What was all that about? Yeah. So
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Please enlighten me.
So there was like at the they were at this fight, the Barroso fight, and everybody was doing interviews after the fight, and it looked like you could clearly see because I caught a picture of Bill Haney in the background, so going to start trouble with Bernard. So
Okay, so it was
yeah,
Bill starting trouble. Okay, I was wondering.
yeah, he did.
People blame Bernard, so I don't know. Okay.
It was not, and then like when Bernard was trying to walk away, Bill Haney was kind of like bumping into him. So Bernard, being the guy that he is, he pushed him. And that was it. But then he also said to him, you know what? He whispered and he's like, let's talk in the bathroom. Let's talk in the bathroom. And then everybody, well, all of the Devin Haney, well, not all, some of the Devin Haney fans were just like, oh, that's gay. This is like, why do you want to go in the bathroom? Like, look, y'all.
Oh, come on.
You know that's old school talk. When he said let's talk in the bathroom, is because he want to fight and he don't want to do it in front of a crowd. So let's act like we know, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
My bad, guys. I'm in the gym and I don't get much service around here.
No,
so-
that's okay. You good. You good. I was like, he must have got. We were like, he must have got a call. I get it. We get them sometimes too. So it's no problems. No problem at all. But Nika, you said you had a question.
Oh well, yeah. What was I gonna ask? Well, no. Somebody said what's Jamaine's history with Theofimo, but it looks like you were just about to like talk about that.
Yeah, we fought. The history we got is we fought in the National Golden Gloves in 2015 in the finals, and it was a competitive fight. He beat me, but I thought it was a very competitive fight.
Has he ever talked shit to you after that? Like recently? Like that's why I beat your ass or something like that?
Nah, never.
That's
Only
nice.
thing he said, only thing that he's ever said was when I was facing Lomachenko, that Lomachenko was gonna destroy me within 4 rounds. So he's gonna know what it's like. He thought that was gonna
Absolutely.
happen. He's looking over me now. He's got another thing coming.
I like that. You're Puerto Rican and Dominican, right? Or am I wrong?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's
No,
me
I'm
too.
Puerto
That's why I
Rican
know
and
you
That's
have a little
Nika.
bit.
Nika
No,
too.
I
Nika
know
too.
you have that in you because I'm Puerto Rican Dominican too.
Yeah.
When you read those tweets, you're gonna
Yeah.
get mad and you're gonna talk shit. I
Yeah.
know
She
it.
keeps
Yeah.
receipts. She keeps receipts. No, you know what? We wish you the best. But you were talking about your team. So we
Okay.
want to give them props. So let us know who your team is. Because
Oh,
everybody knows, yes, you're the one in the ring, but it takes a village. Everybody around you for you to be where you're at too.
yeah. So my team leads with my head coach Rocky Gonzalez. He's been my coach for like about 12 years now. He came up under my original coach, who I started with when I was 7 years old. So kept that in the family. And now this is my first camp with my assistant trainer, Lester Diaz. He's a Cuban coach with a lot of experience. And also on my team is my uncle. He's like the team manager. He oversees things and just helps making sure that everything is smooth sailing.
I love it. I love it. So I got to meet you in Paulina's room because perfecting athletes, you were working with them your last fight.
Yeah.
So are you still working with them?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they're fucking
They're
badass.
amazing. They're amazing.
They are fucking badass.
Do
Yeah,
you want to talk
absolutely.
to the people to tell them how important it is to have a nutritionist?
No, it's very vital. You know, if you don't have nutritionists and professionals on your team, you're not doing it the right way. I'm telling you right now, you're not doing it the right way.
I agree. And, we saw that a lot of people thought that Virgil Ortiz had, things from the past, but it was definitely, with all due respect, I love him. He's from my town. I've known him since he was a kid. Nutritionists are very important. So, yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with you.
And I wouldn't say just any nutritionist,
No.
combat specialist nutritionist,
Uh,
one that has experience in the fighting
Yes.
game, not just any
Yes.
nutritionist with a
Proven.
certification
Proven.
online who telling you what to
Absolutely.
eat for bodybuilding because they know how to. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Absolutely. And your whole team from your coach to the assistants, the manager, the strength and conditioning coach, the
Yeah.
nutritionists, they have to love you like their kid. They have
Yes.
to. And I tell people that all the time, but because if they're just in there for the dollars, then
And I'll say
it's
that
not
that's what
good.
I feel with my team. You know, sometimes they treat me like a baby. And it's like, where was the
Hmm.
treatment when I was a kid? You know, when I needed to be treated like a little kid and taken care of, and
Right.
I was out in the streets, and then now they treat me like a little baby. You know, they do everything. And it's like,
You
I'm so
getting it.
used to
You
doing
get it
everything by
now.
myself, but they really treat me like that. So I'm
Yeah.
very appreciative for my team and grateful that they take care of me and not only inside the ring, not only inside the gym, but outside in my personal life and all across the board. They take care of me and watch out for me.
that's
I
awesome.
love it because that can really hinder somebody. You can be the greatest boxer, you can have the most skills, but if you don't have the right people around you, you
Yeah.
know that can mess you up. Absolutely. So before we let you go, Nika, Crystal, y'all have any last questions? Any last things y'all want to ask the champ?
Well, since you became pro, are there any fighters that you run into that you still are like starstruck that are like current fighters?
Mm.
No,
No,
I've
because
never been
you're
starstruck
just
by a
another
fighter.
human being fighting just like me.
Yeah, yeah. We all bleed and
We
sweat the
all
same.
Going
good,
through the same
good answer.
stuff.
Good
Yeah.
answer. Yeah.
Yep. What about you, Crystal?
So, what is your favorite fight of all time?
My favorite fight
Ooh.
or fighter?
Fighter, boxer.
Fighter. Uh, gotta say myself right now.
All right. Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay,
I
other
love it.
than yourself, who do you enjoy to watch, or who do you like to look back to?
To be honest, the boxer I've probably watched the most in my life, growing up was Roy Jones, and
Yeah.
then in my later years was Lomachenko.
Okay,
Okay. Those are
Oh
great.
wow. So
Those are
then,
great
how was
answers.
it when you had that fight? Then, like, you
It was
what
great
fight? How did
because
you?
it was something that I dreamed of. Him being pound for pound at the time, I was like, I want to be pound for pound, and he got the crown, so I got to fight him. So me with just 2, 3 professional fights already in my mind, I'm like, he's my opponent. He's the one I gotta face eventually.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
So I have some just silly questions. So the music that you're gonna listen to before you go in there in the ring, is there any ritual, any music, anything that you do before you get in the ring?
Nah, no
Okay.
ritual,
He's just like
nothing.
straight
Okay.
cut. He's just,
Okay. Okay. Then I got one more. So when you're done, when you get your hand raised and you're done, and they're like, Jamaine, where you want to eat? Where you going?
That's tough. That's
because you're gonna be in
tough.
New York. So
That's tough.
You
like,
want steak? You want seafood? You
Nah,
want
seriously, I'm a big
pasta,
seafood.
pizza?
I'm a big. I'm
oh, it cut out.
Okay.
I think he said seafood.
Seafood,
usually
seafood.
eat
Hey,
on the
you
regular.
speaking my language, seafood.
I'm
That's
allergic
good.
to fish. Mm.
I know we're gonna get you the FEP again. You're gonna try it. But we appreciate you so much for coming on. Any last
Probably
words?
a
Any last
burger
shout out?
or something sweet.
A burger. Okay.
Yeah,
A juicy burger.
yeah, juicy burger.
So
So
That's something I
I don't know if he's getting called or is just the. Your connection is going in and out, so we didn't catch what you just said. I'm sorry.
my fault. I said I burgers are not something I usually eat or crave, but after a fight, it's like something that I'll have a lot of calories in to just kind of replenish after a fight.
that's good. That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So
So
how do you see
any
this? Can we ask him how you see this fight going?
Okay.
Like, are you predicting yourself knocking Teofimo out?
I've never predicted a fight before, but I feel like this one's I'm gonna end up knocking him out.
I like it. I want you to, man. Listen.
Well, we know he's not mentally there if he's thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go. When you get off of here, please go check Twitter and see what he was
I
doing.
will.
Cause it's crazy. I'm just like, this man has a whole, and Crawford had to remind him, like, hey, you got some other guys to worry about, like, handle that, you know? So
Yeah, he did. He sure did. We thank you so much for coming on, and we want you to come back again.
I will.
You have been great fun. So we'll see
Thank you
you
for
after you
having
get
me.
your hand raised.
thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
night. He was great. He was
I
awesome.
want him to check
He's
Teofimo, but then
calm,
I want him
cool,
to check him out
collective.
so bad.
But he was like that when I met him. To just calm, cool, collective. And that's good. That's good.
Christine, do you
That's
know,
good.
is he signed with Top Rank?
I believe so. Yes.
I wasn't sure if he was signed to
Yeah.
them or not.
Yes. Yes. He is. He is.
Okay.
Yeah. He is.
Well,
Yeah.
this fight is gonna be. Let me see if I could put the big thing on here. Hold on. So this fight's gonna be in New York City.
New
Sorry,
York.
it's
Oh
gonna
my
be-
gosh.
This
it's
one
gonna
is
be
in
Las Vegas. Why did
Michelob.
I think this was in New York for some reason?
No,
I'm
I
gonna
was
be
thinking
out of
about
town.
that Shushu card. I thought it was on that.
Oh, is it not New York? Well, Shushu's. No, Shushu's not on there.
this
Is
one is
Shushu
Las
on there?
It's on a
Vegas.
Thursday on February 8th.
Right.
Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas. I thought
That's
it was
okay.
in New
We make
York on that
mistakes. It's
Shushu
okay.
card.
We're human. We make mistakes.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It's okay.
But the thing is, I freaking put the graphic on the screen and didn't even read it when I first did it. So yeah, this is it's gonna be in Las Vegas on a Thursday. So
Michelob Ultra is the Mandalay Bay, I believe.
okay.
Okay. Oh, Daniel Agnew said Super Bowl weekend.
It is Super Bowl weekend. Yes, that is true.
I mean, I don't watch football, so I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I know Keyshawn is on that card. I feel like there's some others, of the Olympic lads that is on that card as well.
Oh, I'm sure.
On this
I'm sure they are.
card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
So Shushu and them are fighting in New York on a different card then.
Shushu is on
that
the
same
New
weekend.
York card.
That same weekend.
Because he said he's taking over New York. That's right. That's
Mhm.
right.
Is it
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you're good.
I think I don't want to say the wrong weekend on that one, on the
I want to
Shushu
say
one.
the fight was on the 12th or something like that. I thought.
I won't say it either. I've already messed up once or twice tonight. So
The 12th would be a Sunday if that's true, right? I don't think they fight on the same day as. I don't know. I don't recall the Shushu fight, but I do know that Teofimo and Ortiz is definitely Thursday in the Las Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm super excited. I'm super excited
February
about the
16th.
Jamaine and Tio. I'm excited about that one.
It's the following week on that week.
February 16th. They said, thank you, Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, February 16th.
Hey, Tay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. We love our chat. Oh my gosh. Please hit the like button. We appreciate you so much.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, absolutely. Because sometimes we just, there's so much stuff going on.
If he's feeling a little bit messy, he might start tweeting some stuff to.
And we're gonna share it
to Teofimo because I damn sure told him to go over there and check what he was saying.
Oh, so Daniel said they're fighting the day before Usyk and Fury.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that fight's creeping up too. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen nothing about it.
Yeah, me neither. Not really.
But it is
like
gonna happen.
Oh well. Thanks for everybody who tuned like 30 minutes later today. We were not late today. We planned on starting at 9:30 because the guest was gonna come on at 10. So
yeah, he was at the gym. He was at the gym working out.
Yeah.
And we respect that for sure. Absolutely. So before we log out, Crystal, any last words?
Thank you for everyone in the chat. Thank goodness they keep us on our toes,
Oh my gosh, thank you. We love
dates and names and questions sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So that is wonderful. You have very engaged chat here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Michael, what you got?
I just want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, and for Jamaine coming on tonight, and also for Jamel for helping us get him on here.
Absolutely. Thank
Yeah.
you, Jamel.
So,
Appreciate you so much.
and it worked out so good because today when we started this, when we had a plan, Tia Female was being mad messy on Twitter today. So it was just like, I was just like, hey, we're gonna have one other. When Bud was just like, hey, you need to be worried about the guy who you got in front of you, and I'm just like, hey, we have him on tonight.
And then boom, we got him on.
Yeah. So that was
Yeah,
perfect.
exactly. So thank you to the chat. Thank you to my girls. And I'm gonna be a little petty. Everybody go to D Styles YouTube and vote for me.
Oh yes. Go on D Styles page. He has a voting poll for the best female panelist on his channel. And Christina's in there, so we would appreciate if you go vote for her. Okay, thank you.
Please.
I voted last
Please.
night, and you were still ahead. So
Okay, I gotta stay ahead. Last year I lost. Come on, guys. Come on, chat. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. No, love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the chat. Thank you to my ladies. Love y'all.
Have a good night.
Good night.